Hello, I'm Father Joe Gambala, pastor of St. Malachy Catholic Church in Sterling Heights, Archdiocese of Detroit. Welcome to Saint of the Day. Today is December the 7th. Today's saint is St. Ambrose. St. Ambrose lived in the mid-300s from about 340 to 397. He was the son of the prefect of Gaul, modern-day France. So his father was a very, very important person in the Roman Empire. And Ambrose got an excellent education. In fact, he went to the finest schools in Rome, became a lawyer and an orator, and he gave wonderful speeches in court. People think he never lost a case. He was astounded by the way he put the facts together and how he was so persuasive, and impressed the emperor so much that the emperor appointed him governor of Milan. So off to Milan he went. Now, while he was in Milan as the secular governor, the bishop had died. And the bishop had been an Arian. We talked about this with some previous saints, but Arianism was a form of Christianity that said Jesus was born strictly human, but evolved into God through his life. And of course, that Arianism had been condemned at numerous councils, which clearly states, of course, that Christ is all God and all human from the beginning. So he's two in one. And that's what, of course, we believe today. But back then, they had this big argument about who is going to replace this bishop. And a fight breaks out, basically a brawl, inside the cathedral in Milan. So Ambrose, the governor, has to march in there, and he has some troops behind him, but decides with his very loud and persuasive voice to convince everybody that it's not a good idea to continue this fight, that it's silly to convince this fight, that this dispute can be decided through pouring through the scriptures and thinking about the teachings of the church and the teachings of the council. And his wisdom impressed that crowd, so much so that one would shout it out, "Ambrose for bishop!" And the crowd screamed, "Yes, yes, Ambrose for bishop," to be elected by acclamation, because the people elected their own bishops back then. Well, Ambrose accepted the title of bishop, but there was a little bit of a problem. Ambrose was never baptized. He had parents were pagan, and they never got around to becoming Christians, even though by this time Christianity was legal. So in one day, Ambrose is baptized, he's confirmed, and he's ordained a priest, ordained a deacon, ordained a priest, and then ordained a bishop. Remarkable. He was devoted to being a bishop. He wrote many books. He extensively studied the scriptures, and he was an elegant defender of the church and a person who spent the rest of his life fighting against the heresy of Arianism.